and welcome to BOOKSS101. Today I am doing my bookshelf tour. Now this has got to be one of my most highly requested video. The amount of times I've got people commenting saying, I want a bookshelf tour, please do a bookshelf tour. Miranda, are you doing a bookshelf tour? It's just amazing, especially a couple of months ago everyone was just going, oh yeah, bookshelf tour. So yes, I was always going to do a bookshelf tour, but today I am doing the bookshelf tour. You guys excited? I know I am. I'm really hyper, I just had 2 coffees. Let's do this. First off, let me just point out the basics. I have 3 bookshelves. This is Little Billy, this is Big Billy, and Wide Billy is over there. Why are they called Billy? They're called Billy because I got them from IKEA and they just named them Billy. The way I organise my bookshelf is according to themes and genres and the way they blend in to one another. Let's begin. Level 1. I feel so tall. I'm standing on my chair right now. Let me just tell you, if I fall and break my neck, you know where you last saw. Level 1 is basically the Warriors series. Start off with, we have Blue Star's Prophecy, Crooked Star's Promise, first 6 books in like the first series, which is the original series. We have 5 Stars Quest and Sky Climb's Destiny. They're the in-between books. Night, Moonrise, Dawn, Starlight, Twilight, and Sun's moving that way.
The Sight, Dark River, Outcast, Eclipse, Bomb Shadows, Sunrise,
The Omen of the Stars, The Fourth Apprentice, Echoes, Night Whispers, Sun and Moon, The Forgotten Warrior, and The Last Hope. The Guides of Clans, The Cats of Clans, and The Code of Clans. Moving on. We have the Untold Stories, 3 of the Magna books. Warriors Return, Rise of Scourge, this little nasty little bugger. Ravenpaul's Path, book 1. If I haven't bored you already, don't worry, we're getting to the good part soon. Then, as we all do on bookshelves, I have some personal stuff. The Endeavour Award, which I won in year 8. Kind of like when I've achieved good marks in all subjects, but they don't want to put you an academic award because that's too high for you. It's like the second one. Do dancing. Since I was 6, I quit in 2009 because it got really annoying. 1/3 in one of my things. 3 trophies. I would have gotten the 4th, but I quit. This is the medal that I previously won because I got the Food Tech Award like 2 weeks ago. We had these next door neighbours. They were Indian and they went to India. They came back and before they moved house they gave me this doll. It's my grandma got it for me for my birthday and it's really, really cute, kind of old-fashioned looking fake travel bag. Level 2, you've been spotted. Twilight territory. Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Break and Dawn. And to top it all off, we have The Short Life of Bree Tanner, which I remember when this first came out, everyone was yapping about it, going crazy about it. Now we never hear about it anymore. We have Rob Patterson and Christian Stewart. And that's here. Why the hell did I buy these? I don't even know anymore. Well, apparently I remember when these first came out, everyone was going wild about them, and now no one goes wild about them anymore. Twilight, when it first came out. This is what a 12-year-old does. A 12-year-old just starts hoarding everything to do with Rob Patterson and Christian Stewart, and then looks at it like 6 years later and thinks, why the hell did I hoard all that stuff? Director's Guide. You can tell I never made it the whole way through. I always used to stash receipts for some reason in my books. Next we have our 3 guides. Rob Patterson guide. I used to love him, okay? I admit it. I used to love Rob Patterson, okay? I don't anymore. Don't look at me weirdly. Patterson at every angle. Twilight, the movie companion. The New Moon, movie companion. Okay, so new angle. Here we have Ritual and Legacy. I still have to get the other books in this series. We have The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. Tershikua by Julie Kagawa. Beautiful. Hey! You know how I said that everything on my bookshelf kind of fades into genres? First level is all my cat books. Second level begins with vampire territory. This kind of fades into werewolves since Twilight's like vampires and werewolves. Before I show you the books, let me show you some of the cool stuff. We have Sassy. She's part of the bookshelf. To begin with, we have our bookends. Here is like a lock and the keys over there. And on this, I have the thing that I wore for the fancy dress, the Mortal Instrument kind of thing. Then here we have this bookmark that my friend made for me. 3 bookends, and with the fake glasses on top with the 3D lenses popped out. And then we have Twilight down the bottom here. Key, and I put my bracelet on there. Christmas, we have the beautiful reindeer. Kind of fades into Kick-Ass, Vampire. Golden Lily, I have it over there. Indigo Spell, and we have Fiery Heart. Fades into the Ebonite series. Shiva, Linger, and Forever. The Mortal Instrument. Werewolves kind of fade into the Mortal Instrument. Mortal Instruments kind of caters for all that. Caters for vampires, caters for the werewolves, and all that mythical stuff. The Shadowhunter Codex. Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess, and City of Bones. Level 3. Mortal Instruments continues. We have City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, and City of Lost Soul. Mortal Instrument movie companion. Mortal Instruments fades into this because it's still to do with demon trappers and all that kick-ass kind of stuff. Carnival of Souls. Night Circus I put next to Carnival of Souls because it has to do with like circus and carnival. Oh, they're very pleasant. Books 1 and 2 in the one. I have book 6, but it's not with me at the moment. I left it at my grandma's. We then have the Lonely Harry Potter book. Still a world within our world, and so I put the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe next to the Chronicles of Narnia. Fades into the Beautiful Creatures series because it just does. Beautiful Creatures blends into Spellcaster because it has to do with spells and shit, so I just, oh well, may as well put Spellcaster next to it. Betrothed! I read Betrothed in the 24-hour reading marathon. It's a fairy book. Betrothed has the famous character called Leaf, who hardly wears the shirt. Trolls. Stitched, Torn, and Ascend. Trolls kind of phase into mermaids. So we have Weight of Poseidon and of Triton. Fades into Teardrop by Lauren Kate because it has to do with water, okay? Has to do with water, I made it fade in. See, Jackson. Teardrop kind of has this slight kind of Greek god thing going on. So I decided to put Percy Jackson, Starcrossed, Dreamless, and Goddess. Angel Fall here. Fallen by Lauren Kate. Torment. We have Passion, we have Fall in Love, we have Rapture. You know how much I love Halo. Full 4. Yes, we have Heaven, Fallen 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Unearthly, Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. Ascender, Silence, Final. Out with Earthbound, Throne of Glass, and Crown of Midnight. Now it starts to get really juicy. Shatter Me, Unravel Me. Isn't this cover totally ugly? Shatter Me, Unravel Me. Of course, she has powers. If she touches you, she's lethal. On, Hunger, Lies, Plague, Fear, and Light. Kids have powers in the phase. That goes nicely with these books. Also because they're alien books, and then that starts off the alien type of books. Under the Dome by Stephen King. Gideon, Onyx, Opal, and Origin. Lost File. And number 4, Para 6, Rise of 9, Fall of 5. Moving down to level 5. The alien stuff continues. This kind of fades perfectly into Divergent. The host has that alien stuff, but it's also set in the future. So that is why I put the host next to Divergent, because then dystopia starts. Hunger Games. Emily's borrowing Legend at the moment, so that's why Legend isn't here. Prodigy, moving on that way. We have Champion by Marie Lu. Mystic City by Theo Lauren. Cinder, we have Scarlet. Eve and Adam. Lyrium, we have Pandemonium, and we have Requiem. Uglies, Pretties, Specials, and Extras. Batch, Crossed, and Reach. Aiken, and the Uprising. Still Order. We have Maze Runner, we have Scorpion Trials, and we also have the Death Cure taken here. Never Fade, and I ordered the Darkest Minds, so that will be going in there very soon. To Eve, Once and Rise. Level 6. Game of Thrones. Pacing the Valley. Under the Never Sky, and Through the Ever Night. We have Invisibility. Time Travel books. We have Time Between Us. We have Time After Time. We have Ruby Red, and all our Yesterday as well. The Last 13. And then we have The Convent. These Broken Stars. Now we start to go to outer space and the universe. Across the universe. In Suns and Shades of Earth. Every Day. Dead section here. They're dead, but they're alive. Ghost Bride. Predestined. Yeah, so Rebirth. More Than This by Patrick Ness. Bodies. And then we have level 2. Frozen. Start to get more into like the life kind of books without any of that fantasy. Just One Day. We have Temptation, and we have Belonging. The originals. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants here. Hooked by Liz Petera. Have Girls Outlet, Girls in Love, Girls Under Pressure, Girls in Tears, because that's all the emotions that we girls have. Every Breath here, because now we start with the mystery section. Based on the Milk Carton, Day of the Triffids. And I put it next to the Goosebumps because it's kind of like a bit of a horror. Goosebumps. Okay, this is going to be a bit old here. We have Welcome to Dead House. Friend's brother gave this to me. Yeah, I don't know, it's just something weird. The reason most of my Goosebump books have this in them, my mum is a teacher, and these books used to belong to her library. The library was kind of getting rid of old books, and she decided, you know, to give them to me and stuff like that. So it's kind of like secondhand kind of book. Now let's go to Wobbly. Haunted School, and The Ghost Next Door. I have the mostly ghostly series, 1, 4, and 7. Haunting Hour, The Trouble with Sky, The Big Friendly Giant, The Fallen Angel. We have 1984 and Azura, Sims Island. And we have Of Mice and Men, TTYL, My Double Life, Dustbin Baby, Best Friends, The Daydream, and Illustrated Mum, and The Short Life of Tracy Baker, Binchi Tara Rowe, Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. We have Bridget to Wiseman's Cove, which is an Australian classic. I've read this 2 times. It's probably the classic that I've read the most, but I really actually quite enjoy it. Book Thief, I have The Notebook, The Best of Me, I have The Longest Ride, Shadow Year, Between the Lines, Perks of Being a Wallflower, and Easy by Tamara Webber. John Green section, we have The Abundance of Catherine, we have Paper Towns, and we have Looking for Alaska. Moving down, The Fault in Our Stars, Zach and Mia, have The Lovely Bones. It's with biographies then, because it's kind of like the diary of a young girl, which is Anne Frank, which kind of fades in beautiful to Rugmaker. And then we have Jessica Watson, Bell. I have Kids Night In. To my books, I started putting my book to movie adaptations. I have about like 500 DVDs that I have to look through, but I just started doing this the other day. Steve John, Harry Potter 1. Look, it's really, really pretty. The same thing with the Chamber of Secret, Hunger Games. And we have Marley and Me, Notebook, holy shit. Then we have The Sisterhood of the Traveling Panda. And look at this. You have the 2 DVDs, and then you have the book in there. Click. The Last Song, just a movie on repeat like 1,000 times. And then we have Twilight, and we have New Moon, and I have the rest. I've got to fish them out of my other DVD. This looks like shit, doesn't it? Egyptology. An author come to our primary school when I was younger. This is the only thing I have signed by an author. Dinosaurs, The World of Peter Rabbit, Avanti, Grandpa, and The Cat in the Hat. Here we kind of have all the scrapbooks and all that stuff. That's the end of my bookshelf tour. I really, really hope you enjoyed seeing my whole bookshelf in the full. We'll be doing an updated bookshelf tour in about a year's time. I am Miranda. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.